Let's be real for a second. Female narcissists don't always look like villains. In fact, they're often charming, magnetic, stylish, and socially graceful. That's what makes them hard to spot at first. But once the mask slips, and it always does, you're left confused, hurt, and wondering how you didn't see it coming. Hey everyone, welcome back to Relationship Therapy. If you're new here, I'm Dr. K, a marriage and family therapist with over 25 years of experience in diagnosing behaviors, treating emotional patterns, and helping individuals and couples succeed both personally and professionally. Let's break it down. These are the clear, subtle, and sometimes dangerously manipulative signs that you might be dating a female narcissist. 1. She love bombs like it's an Olympic sport. It always starts with intensity. You're the most amazing person she's ever met. The connection is instant. She's texting constantly, planning weekends together, saying she's never felt like this before. You think, wow, this is too good to be true, and you're right. That love bombing? It's a setup. It's a way to hook you fast before the control begins. She's mirroring your likes, using flattery to win you over, and giving you dopamine hits that create emotional dependency. It's not love, it's strategy. 2. She's always the victim in her stories. Pay attention to how she talks about her past. Every ex? Toxic. Every friend who's no longer in her life? Jealous. Every boss? Incompetent or abusive. She's never at fault, never accountable, always the one wronged. The female narcissist thrives in victimhood because it draws sympathy and control. The more you feel sorry for her, the more power she gains over your emotions. And if you ever call her out, suddenly you're just like the others. 3. Her confidence has a dark underside. Confidence is attractive. But with a female narcissist, it's often arrogance dressed up as self-assurance. She doesn't just know her worth, she sees herself as superior. She'll subtly put others down, make sarcastic jokes at your expense, or act like she's too good for people. Over time, you'll feel smaller around her. She'll correct you in front of others, mock your interests, or roll her eyes when you talk. It's not playful, it's power play. And the goal is to keep you second-guessing your value so she can stay on top. 4. She's hyper-controlling, but subtly so she doesn't yell or slam doors. Her control is more sophisticated. She might manipulate you into feeling guilty for seeing friends, or use suggestions that are really ultimatums. I mean, it's your choice. But I just don't know if I could be with someone who does that. She curates your behavior by rewarding you with affection when you comply, and withholding it when you don't. It's emotional conditioning. You stop doing what you want and start doing what she wants, even if you don't realize it. 5. She keeps you on an emotional treadmill. One day you're the love of her life. The next, she's cold, distant, and accusing you of being the problem. You're constantly trying to get back to the honeymoon phase, not realizing that was never real in the first place. She'll create drama out of thin air, then play the hero who forgives you. It's exhausting. You feel like you're constantly apologizing or proving your worth, and yet it's never enough. This isn't passion, it's emotional instability designed to keep you hooked and unbalanced. 6. She competes with you, not supports you. When you're up, she's down. Your success somehow threatens her. If you get a promotion, she'll downplay it. If others compliment you, she'll find a way to redirect the spotlight. This competition is quiet at first, maybe even cloaked as humor or concern. But over time, her support turns conditional. She wants you to shine, just not brighter than her. 7. She has a secret scorecard. Everything you say or do, even things from months ago, is kept on a mental tally. Not because she wants resolution, but because she wants ammunition. You bring up how she hurt you, she'll remind you of that time you didn't text her back fast enough. You express a boundary, she'll dig up a mistake you made as leverage. This kind of scorekeeping is toxic because it prevents true resolution. It's not about healing, it's about winning. 8. Her empathy is selective. She can cry during a movie, help a stranger, or post about mental health on Instagram. But when it comes to your pain, she's cold, dismissive, irritated. When you're upset, she minimizes it. You're too sensitive. Or flips it back. Why are you making this about you? Genuine empathy, the kind that requires emotional effort, doesn't exist unless it benefits her image. 9. She weaponizes her emotions, crying when cornered, anger when confronted, silence when you need answers. She's emotionally intelligent, just not in the way that's healthy. She uses her feelings to manipulate yours. She'll cry to avoid accountability, yell to derail the conversation, or ghost you until you're begging for resolution. And guess what? Once you back down and apologize, even if you did nothing wrong, she's suddenly calm again, like nothing happened. 10. She triangulates. She brings others into the dynamic to destabilize you. Mentions exes casually. Tells you how coworkers or strangers hit on her. Talks about how other people would kill to be with her. This isn't random. It's psychological warfare. She's trying to make you jealous, insecure, and more desperate for her approval. 11. She gaslights like a pro. You remember something clearly. You try to bring it up, but she denies it, rewrites the story, or turns the blame on you. Slowly, you start questioning your memory, your sanity, and your gut instincts. This is not miscommunication. This is gaslighting. Intentional manipulation designed to make you doubt yourself so you rely on her more. 12. She's addicted to attention. Social media, always curated. Validation, always needed. She might flirt with others innocently, overshare online, or surround herself with admirers. You confront her and she calls you insecure. But make no mistake, she feeds off attention like oxygen. And if she's not getting it from you, she'll find it somewhere else. 13. She has a public and private persona. To others, she's charming, friendly, even saint-like. But behind closed doors, she's critical, dismissive, even cruel. You start to wonder if it's you that's the problem, because everyone else thinks she's amazing. But this split is intentional. She controls the narrative, making it harder for you to speak out or be believed. 14. She rewrites history. Conversations don't just get distorted, they get rewritten entirely. She'll tell a completely different version of events, painting herself as the hero and you as the villain. You start defending yourself against things you didn't even do. That's the goal. It keeps you on the defensive and makes her feel righteous. 15. She doesn't do accountability. Apologizing, only when it benefits her. Owning her behavior, rare to non-existent. If you confront her, she'll flip it. If I'm so awful, why are you with me? Or worse, she'll walk away mid-conversation, making you feel like the aggressor. Narcissists avoid accountability because to them, being wrong feels like being worthless. So they rewrite reality instead. 16. She abandons you when you're vulnerable, needs support during a tough time. Suddenly she's distant, cold, unavailable. But the moment things are good again, or she needs something, she's back. This conditional love is one of the most damaging traits. You learn not to express pain, not to be human, because when you do, you're punished with withdrawal. 17. She recycles relationships. She never really lets people go. Old flames, past friends, even people she claims to hate. They're all still orbiting. Why? Because she keeps a roster. These aren't people. They're emotional backups. If you try to leave or set boundaries, she'll remind you that others would be happy to take your place. So, what do you do? If this sounds familiar, you might feel overwhelmed, maybe even ashamed. That's okay. Narcissistic abuse is designed to be confusing. But here's the truth. You're not crazy. You were manipulated, and recognizing the pattern is the first step to healing. Stop explaining yourself. She's not confused. She's controlling. Document everything. If you can't go no contact yet, start keeping notes. Gaslighting is powerful. Keep a record of what's real. Talk to someone you trust. A therapist, a close friend, anyone outside the fog. Detach emotionally. You don't have to rage, fight, or beg. Start responding with silence. That's what breaks the cycle. Reclaim your narrative. You didn't fail. You survived. Final thoughts. Female narcissists aren't always loud or obvious. Sometimes they're soft-spoken, intelligent, even nurturing on the surface. But underneath is a pattern of control, manipulation, and deep insecurity. If you're walking on eggshells, constantly apologizing, and feel like you've lost your sense of self, it's not love. It's trauma bonding. But guess what? You can break the bond. You can reclaim your peace. You can start over. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, take care of yourself today. And remember, your worth isn't tied to anyone else's approval, especially not someone who made you feel small to feel big. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. You're not alone. You're waking up, and that's powerful.